This Sunday, I made a slow roast. Onions and mushrooms, celery and carrots, and barbecue chicken just in case, some jasmine rice steaming on the stove, and my niece tossing a salad with the basil straight from my garden. I just love seeing my little grandbaby run in the house to greet me after church on Sunday. She runs up to me, and I have to have her chicken nuggets and her french fries cooled off and ready to go. No excuses, meaning this is what peace looks like for me right now. It's not perfect, but it's me being fully present. I remember trying to grow vegetables in my balcony of the apartment. Honestly, I didn't have time to care for anything. I was too busy hustling. It was a reflection of me neglecting myself, caring for everybody else, making sure everything was handled for everyone except me. The herbs were fine. They didn't need much, but the tomatoes and the peppers, I wasn't there for them. And the truth is, I wasn't there for me either. Somewhere along the way, I got used to being last. Not out of humility, but out of habit. I made room for everybody else's needs, everybody else's dreams, everybody's joy except my own. I wore strong like a badge, but inside, I was fading. I didn't know what I liked anymore. I didn't know what brought me joy, what made me feel alive, and sometimes I didn't know what I wanted because I was so busy making sure everybody else was okay. I forgot to ask if I was okay. And in that blur of giving and going and surviving, I lost sight of the woman I was created to be. I kept trying to squeeze rest into a life built for performance. And when God began whispering, I'll be honest, I just kind of silenced the sound of his invitation at first, but he kept gently calling me. And I finally said, yes, Lord. And that yes changed everything. Now, I'm a beginner gardener with a tiny container garden on my deck. Just enough sun, just enough hope. Tomatoes, 3 different kinds. Listen. A few herbs, some chives and rosemary, mint and basil. I'm growing green beans and strawberries, even a little dwarf peach tree because I love peach pie. It's not much, but it's teaching me. It's teaching me to be gentle with growth, to notice life, to pause long enough to smell something other than stress. And maybe for the first time in years, I've been reaching for my list of favorite things and digging into them. Those little joys and the small delights that make me feel like myself. We'll talk more about that in another video. But it's really been a part of the healing too. Slowing down was not easy. Not because I didn't want peace, but if I can be really transparent, it's because I didn't know how to receive it. I was so used to surviving and striving and doing and going that sometimes stillness felt almost like laziness. Rest made me feel guilty. And I had to unlearn that lie that my worth is not tied to how much I produce. And in the stillness, God started reintroducing me to me. I remembered that I love soft mornings. I love my holy girl morning routine, which I will share. I remembered that I love the sound of birds more than the sound of traffic. That I'm not just a helper, a doer, but I'm a woman that needs beauty, quiet, joy, noise, laughter. God didn't just give me a new home. He gave me permission to take up space in my own life again. The move didn't just change my address. It reset my life. If you've been hearing a similar whisper, the invitation to slow down, to come back to yourself, to remember your dreams, I pray that you say yes. I'm the virtual godmother, and this is my nurturing haven. If you haven't already, give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you are not. It really supports my channel. I'm going to be praying for you, and I'll see you soon.